Listen up. Some Red Lanterns are out there raising hell. That's the last thing we need right now. Help me take them down.
Friend, there are many here in need of assistance. Dispense heating units and repair shelters, but beware. Some may succumb to the gray. Subdue them if you can.
I won't give up. This cold won't last forever. I won't quit. Oh, blessings to you. It's good to be warm again. I won't give up. This cold won't last forever.
Going to freeze to death.
Won't quit.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
I won't give up. This cold won't last forever. I won't quit. Oh, blessings, blessings. Oh, blessings to you, friends. Oh, blessings. It's good to be warm again. Good to be warm again.
Good morning, and welcome, welcome, welcome. I like your nice Fortnite little picture going on. I like it. It's cute. Thing that you're
Here we go. The turrets are engaged. Get ready to move when that field drops.
You've done well, friend. Should there be more in need of help, please be ready to help once again.
Nice work out there. The Reds will think twice about going on a rage fest now. If they do, feel free to lend us a hand.
There are lanterns working to subdue those who have gone gray. Please assist them on the battlefield if you can.
I grow weary of battle, but I know at the end.
Lantern Gardener, if you're here, the final battle is starting soon.
I hope you brought more reinforcements. The Greys are getting stronger by the minute. I'll regroup with the rest back at the base. Stay safe out here.
The battle could have been disastrous without your aid. The Grey may attack again in the future. I hope you will aid us once more if they do.
They're hiding something in here, and they really don't want anyone to know about it. Yeah, too bad for them.
Welcome, children, to my orphanage. So happy you could join us today. We'll take the utmost care of you here. I promise.
Guess we better knock real loud then. Hit that console. Here we go. Take out those control panels. Should shut down these forces. Good work. We're not done yet. Secure those armored panels. The last command room is open. Secure it. Secure that open command room.
You're the best. And I am out of here.
Okay, here we go. Head down to the lower level. Let's bust these people out of here. Take out the red lanterns and use the consoles they're guarding to clear a path to the cells. Drop the guards to unlock the cells they're next to. What a punk.
My prayers. Thank you.
Whoever you are, you're my new hero.
Not just a trick for you, mate.
Saber, you know that?
Always ready to pull your chestnuts out of the fire. They sent in a big trap. You are under arrest.
They took the children. Please, stop them.
Hey, let's get...
And desist. At once.
Not really in a cease and desist mood. Sorry. Cease and desist. Who do you think she was talking to? Ambush bug. Kidnapping and locking up kids. That's a Sinestro move, isn't it?
That's your move, Gardner. Make the rage-powered woman angrier.
Idiot! That doesn't fit. Come on, let's take those constructs down. Enough! She's called in some Red Lantern buddies. Get ready for a fight.
lose yourself to rage.
Very well. Let us have a truce. You can release the children at that control panel. Evacuate them while you can.
Kennick!
Thanks for helping. I knew this would help out. I knew it.
I will see the children to safety.
This is
The command center lies ahead. If you hurry, you might catch the one responsible for all this.
Those crystals are supercharging atrocity. Destroy them.
Magic's a nasty game.
Nice. Atrocitus is vulnerable. Let him have it. Major, I think it's time we had a word. Let's go. That crystal's supercharging Atrocitus. Destroy it. That's it. He's exposed. Pour it on. The crystals are back. Wreck them. He's normal again. Take him down. Go ahead and run, you big red coward. Your cat's braver than you. Atrocitus probably ran off to hang out with his new pal, the Matrix. We'll find him and her and deal with them both.
That's tip top. I can always help with that. For the right price.
The Red Lanterns have sent one of their meanest to wreak havoc here. Goes by the name of Vice.
Listen up.
Help us put
Some
a
Red
stop to his
Lanterns are out there
rampage.
raising hell. That's the last thing we need right now. Help me take them down.
Friend, there are many here in need of assistance. Dispense heating units and repair shelters, but beware. Some may succumb to the gray. Subdue them if you can.
There are lanterns working to subdue those who have gone gray. Please assist them on the battlefield if you can.
I am looking for the villain shot that you can make it to LFG where you can speak to heroes and villains. How do you do that?
I hope you brought more.
Ring power level dropping.
I'll regroup with the rest back at the.
You can't weaken my faith.
I hope you brought more reinforcements. I'll regroup with the rest back at the base.
The battle could have been disastrous without your aid. The Grey may attack again in the future. I hope you will aid us once more if they do.
It's kind of funny having Aquaman have flight. It's just like he's swimming in open space. Yo, and this looks funny.
Thank you, stranger.
I thought I was going to freeze to death. Thank you so much.
Turrets are engaged. Get ready to move when that field drops. This is a rescue mission, and the Lantern engineers could use your help. Activate one of the turrets, and it'll take down the security field blocking entry. Engineer is under attack. Protect him! Terminal 2's engineer needs help. 2. Terminal 1 is secure. Good work. There's another engineer on the scene. You know what to do. We've got an engineer in Terminal 3. Keep him safe. Protect the engineer in Terminal 2. The engineer in Terminal 3 needs backup. Terminal 3's engineer went down. Get him back up again. The Terminal 2 engineer is down. Help him. Cover the engineer hacking Terminal 3. Damn, there goes the lockdown. You did your best, but we're gonna have to try this again.
The Star Sapphire's interstellar teleporter can send us to Zamaron and Carol Ferris. But you'll need to help me acquire the rings of several Star Sapphires. We will also need an understanding of how their technology works. Lure out their elite by destroying the crystal formations in the area. They hate that.
Violet light, protect me! How dare you take Love is my shield.
So, love is the key to reaching Zamaron. Fortunately, I have a plan. That should be enough rings. We know how to operate their teleporter, and I have the rings we need. Meet me inside the Kane Street Mall. We know how to operate their teleporter, and I have the rings we need. Meet me inside the Kane Street Mall.
Take it easy on the Star Sapphires. If anyone gets killed, you're going to have to answer to me. It's Zatanna. She's been whammied by the mist. exist. Sinestro, are those Star Sapphire rings? I told you not to kill anyone.
Do not fear. They're still alive. For now. The rings will engage the teleporter, but I'm told true love is required to direct it at Zamaron. Your childish feelings for Carol Ferris should suffice.
Ha ha. Just make sure that when we get there, everyone gives me time to reason with Carol. Once we hit her with the mists, I know I can convince her to join us.
Love will prevail.
Okay, people, let's hit the afterburners.
Don't let your emotions hinder your ability to complete this mission.
Let's get one thing straight, Sinister. It's only because of my feelings for Carol that we're here in the first place. Sinestro, I don't see any amethyst mist. Time to phone home.
Indeed. Transmitting coordinates.
Okay, Mogo. Waiting on that care package.
Stand back. Jordan and I must be the bearers of the mists.
Hold up, everyone. Let's make sure the coast is clear.
Once we encounter Carol Ferris, we will use our mists to help free her from the Predator's influence. We are not alone.
Is that Wonder Woman? This is gonna hurt us more than it hurts her.
I will destroy you. Let your terror consume you.
There was another way.
There is none.
But... never mind. You wouldn't understand.
Wouldn't I?
Hal! How dare you betray me by bringing him here?
What? No. Carol, we've come to help you.
Help me? You used your love to bring our enemies here.
We're wasting time. Restrain her.
I don't do surrender. Feel the might of the Amazons. Nice try, pal. Don't write checks your butt.
I can taste you.
This isn't over. I won't make it back off! make it easy for you. Back off! Love is my shield. Nice try, pal. I won't make it easy for you. Violet light, protect me! What have you done to me?
The Amber Mist will restore your fear. The Amber Mist will... It's working! The Amber Mist will restore...
Carol, you need to focus. Force the Predator.
It's working! The Predator is starting to lose control. Now, Carol Ferris, retake control of your mind!
That hardly hurt. Nice try, pal. Don't run. What have you done to me?
The Amber Mist will restore your fear of losing yourself. It's working! The Predator is starting to lose control of you.
What's happening? Why are we fighting? I will endure.
Carol, listen to me. The Emerald Mist will help you resist the Predator. It's grasping its life. It's grasping at you. She's still resisting!
My strength comes from the Predator. Back off! Back off!
Everyone, stop!
How?
Carol, is that you? I mean, just you?
The Predator is out of my mind. It latched onto me when I brought the spark to the battery. I'll get the word out to the Star Sapphires to slow down.
Carol, I'm sorry, but there's more than that.
Enough pillow talk. Carol Ferris, the momentary loss of the entities is only the beginning. You must join our alliance, or everyone you love will pay a heavy price.
Why should I believe you?
Believe me.
Okay. Let's talk.
I got more healing than damage out. Okay, I need to take a photo on this. I had a feeling I was gonna be good, but I didn't know I was gonna be that good. You know, like in that sense of that situation. I think I need to fix this loadout. I really need to fix this loadout realistically. Okay, so I like this. It's quick. That's quick. Good to the buff. I wanna take this, move here, and move here. It's a good move. I want to move this move here, so I'm gonna get 2 for 1. Knocks down opponents and throws me a shield. And then this part, supercharged generator with a healing out move. Let's see if this actually works. Like this. Yeah, it does. Okay. So, like, watch the time frame of the clip. And this is what I want to show you guys as, like, when you understand this, the game is going to come to you so much better. It's called time cascading frame. So what you're framing is how fast you can click all of them before getting to another loadout. And the thing about this is making sure they all hit and they get the damage out or the healing out that you're looking for, but at a very quicker pace, right? So now here, I'm going to show it to you. See, ask yourself if this is fast. I'm going to go through the whole loadout and come back and ask me how fast is that. Oh, no, I didn't hit that properly. Let me do that again. I didn't hit that properly. You see? I didn't hit that properly. That's truly, I didn't hit that properly. So if you're like, whoa. I don't want to look like I'm clicking buttons. I just want to look like I'm doing it correctly. Watch. One more time. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I think it's going to work. I think it's going to work. The next thing that I got to do is the gorilla form. Okay, tag. I'll come back to it. You know what? Yeah. I'll come back to it. What naturally needs to happen is this all has to be damage based. Sad thing about nature, that is still good. Nature's a beautiful power. Believe me when I say the beautiful. The problem that I see, they don't actually have an area damaging field unless it sees and hits a target. So all these scenario types right here hit a target that is not even seeable, right? And the reason why I say that is when I can clip. Wait, can I clip another shield? Yeah, I can clip another shield. So what's gonna happen is another shield. You see, the smoke stays in one spot. That's what I'm trying. Yo, but if you guys understand PvPing versus somebody, naturally the enemy has to come to you, and then they bring the damage, and then they fall in the damaging area field. So it's an area damaging field. The only thing that I'm missing is if I'm getting closer to a target, I gotta hit this and make sure it hits the target so it does the damage field in the area, and then swap back into scenario types and get back into my healing stance. But you know what I mean? Like I said, you know what I mean? As someone who is playing to win, I'm not looking to not provide the opportunity that you guys can still learn. But visual learning is when you can see the character and see what it's doing and get a understanding of why he's doing that. But at the same time, if you don't ask the question, surprisingly, you're not gonna say it's not there. But realistically, truly, you know what I mean? Sometimes things can be forced. I don't want to force you guys to be great. You know what I mean? But I would definitely tell you right from wrong. If you guys are looking for it. For out heal DPSing. Like, that's actually pretty crazy. That's actually pretty crazy. And I told myself, I don't like really going into normal. Reasons why. The groups are so much more easier. It's easier. This game, at this point in the moment, I deserve to know that I want to challenge myself. So I try to jump into elite content. But it's always better to do it with a good group of people who actually want to get one goal done, is to finish the mission and get the gear that comes in there, you know what I mean? Get things that they didn't collect within the other missions that they were playing and actually do it, right? But that's another reason why. But because the villain side does not have the appealing scenario type as LFG, from what you guys can see, there was a lot of video footage based off previous years, the usage of villains and heroes, and heroes dominated by like how many percent? Like, it was a really big margin. And then making a villain in this day and age is not the most best thing for you to do. But if you are playing the game on a villain and you have a villain character, you know you traditionally take up like the hero side much more serious, because you see the volume of mission getting done. I get to a point where I'm like, you know, it's not my villain who is bad. It's just that there is not a community in the villain scenario type. I think if DC came up with like an incentive that villains will get something special that heroes don't ever get, I think people will take that tradition, not just to have it, but it would only stay on their villain side character, making people to come back to the side, right? But hey, it is definitely something that these guys are obviously looking into, man. They're doing all these great things to put people in old DLCs. Go back in there, go do something. If you're low level, you go in there, you're like, hey, let me go get the /healer here for. Okay, so, you know, he's not looking for one. He's actually saying he is one. Okay. Yeah, and doing that type of stuff. I'm going to go save this loadout. I think it's going to be very beneficial if I save it. And actually, meaning the wording is imprinting. So yeah, I'm just trying, you know what I mean? It sounds weird, but I usually don't see that problem happen, you know what I mean? Healer. Okay. I can do that with his thing, y'all. It starts with why. Realistically, I'm gonna I really want to put this here, you know, just because, but right now I'm looking into having something else. I am looking to have something else in there. I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. Yeah, and the only reason why people are now realizing battle healing is a thing, it was always a thing, it's just that most people traditionally didn't have enough room to play with it, but they definitely were playing with it. And now when we have two trays of loadouts, you can give yourself the opportunity of actually creating something that is like a work of art, right? So like this gorilla form right here, this right here. Okay, so I'm gonna take a picture of my healing loadout, and what's gonna happen is it's gonna translate into the gorilla form. Even though gorilla form is not the strongest healing scenario type, like a healing scenario type. So please understand me as a healer, knowing guys have to push their buttons as well. All right, so healer and then gorilla form. Okay, so the gorilla form, this needs to be traded. This needs to be changed. These three, this has to go down. These three needs to be fixed. So I need to fix this part. This is where I'm having breaking issues, clicking issues, and I'm just like, why do I have that problem? You know what I mean? Like, why does it feel like that? So here I'm trying to fix it. Now let's see if this move is here. This move is here. Oh, wait, hold on. So that's a DPS move into a heal move. I'm going to keep this as like procting time scenario type as DPSing. There will be a moment where I'm going to just feel like I want to just DPS. I know I'm not just a strictly straight healer. And then one thing is certain. I see this has been a good move right here. Because I might get close up to the opponent because I know this form takes damage. I'm just going to have to show it to you guys. I think it takes damage. Wait, gorilla form. Okay, your defense, damage output, and healing output increase for a short. Yeah, so healing is good. Healing is good, but let me just get this. I'm gonna know. As soon as I do it, I already know. Okay, go here. Yeah. I'm gonna be prepared, a little bit prepared, more prepared. You know, I think this healing move would be really good. Yeah, it would be really good if I did have another, ability to use a supercharge in between the supercharge, I believe. So I can always do this one right here. Accelerate. Okay, yeah, I could do this one right there. Restores. Okay, power over time effects. This one is heals yourself, and over time, enemies get knocked down. That's more of like a self thing. Damage, stuns, adds. I could probably even use the Shazam ability. Not to even be bad about it, but like I can use the Shazam ability. Hold on. Give myself more protection and usage reasons. Yeah, I think I could use the Shazam. It'll be really helpful. It has other healing properties, shielding properties, and other things when I go into gorilla form. Then when I'm done, I just leave and then keep working my supercharge up again. Yeah. It would have been funnier if this thing was like a 2,500 scenario type, but yeah, it's cool, man. Like this power is really good. Still getting used to it, and as I get used to it, I'm only getting better. So here I am. Apply this, all this knowledge in right areas and why this should be there. Yeah. And then I have to go back to loadouts. Everything is applying. All the blue moves. Fine. Somewhere. Yeah, just gotta make sure there's no blues. And you always gotta have this when you're changing forms, because what's gonna happen is you stay in that form and you only rotate with this loadout, but they always say again, when you're looking at this scenario type, it says your defense damage output and healing output are increased for a short time. Right? A short time usually means 30 seconds. You know what I mean? That's like half of a minute. And you're like using your whole loadout. You know what I mean? You will go through your loadout, but remember like which ones are time consuming scenario types. You know what I mean? And if you don't have no damage in there, you're just going to feel weird because you don't have this. It's risk. It's a risk, and it doesn't work every single time. So you could get short periods of burst time frame of like in hyphen scenario types, or you could stay in the form and just stay in the form like you like it. Yeah, it's tough. Decision making in this game is tough.
They're hiding something in here, and they really don't want anyone to know about it. Yeah, too bad for them.
Welcome, children, to my orphanage. So happy you could join us today. We'll take the utmost care of you here. I promise.
command rooms is open. Get in and secure it. Another command room's open. Secure it.
You're the best. And I am out of here.
Okay, here we go. Head down to the lower level. Let's bust these people out of here. Take out the red lanterns and use the consoles they're guarding to clear a path themselves. Drop the guards to unlock the cells they're next to.
Thought I was a goner. Thanks.
You're a lifesaver, you know that? First, it is. Thank you.
Whoever you are, you're my new hero.
You must have made them mad. They sent in a bigot. Drop her.
They took the children. Please, stop them.
Okay, let's get the show on the road. Use that console to...
You cease and desist at once.
Not really in a cease and desist mood. Sorry. Not cease and desist. Who do you think she was talking to? Ambush bug. Kidnapping and locking up kids. That's a Sinestro move, isn't it?
That's your move. Guardian. Make the rage-powered woman angrier.
Idiot! That got her attention. Come on, let's take those constructs down. called in some of the Red Lantern buddies. Get ready for a fight. That laser's Kryptonian! Not good! Watch out!
Let us have a truce. You can release the children at that control panel. Evacuate them while you can.
Kennick! I'm gonna get you out of here.
Thanks for help. I knew you'd come, Papa. I knew it.
I will see the children to safety. All will be well.
The command center lies ahead. If you hurry, you might catch the one responsible for all
this. Those crystals are supercharging atrocity. Destroy them! Supercharging atrocities. Destroy it! That's it. He's exposed. Pour it on. Crystals are back. Wreck them! Take them down! Ran off to hang out with his new pal, the Matrix. Doesn't matter. We'll find him and her and deal with them both.
Focus my resolve.
but this group did so much better. I'm not saying the other group didn't do good. I just made it seem like healing was majorly the biggest factor for that one. But this one came down to DPSing, spacing, where you were, how you were getting your loadout out, providing, PIs. How did you get your rotation off? Did you feel like you hit your rotations on time? Did you go through your mechanics, your movements type mechanics, precision, might, what artifacts really were proccing for you to support miss damage, and which ones that could help you revitalize your pace method in the DPSing, and knowing, being there, being alert, being in certain side is actually really great. Okay, so that's what it came down to DPS. The tank obviously is the hidden special factor about this, because he's taking the onslaught of what he's dishing out, and we do not have health like a tank. So even though he might look like most damage received is like most damage received, do you know if the tank was not taking those hits, that number could skyrocket to 66,000, 78,000, no million, 78 million. It could probably go to 88 million if the tank didn't do it and we were trying to fight. You know what I mean? And the thing about it is the life expectancy going down and making it through the mission with the tank and coming out successful. Yeah, going down happens, like scrapes and bruises, words, people maybe use slurs. Those are like moments you look down, kind of weird, like, right? But it doesn't take you out of the fight, right? Do you become better than that? Do you heal yourself after that? Do you do damage during that time happens? Like, all of those things come down to like taking damage, right? And when you're looking at the game, tanks are very important because they stand in front of the biggest things in the room, trying to protect you from what you do not understand. And I understand to understand, but I vulgarly would say again, I will take a better approach in my future, in my youth, and understanding that this is what's going on. I was trying to come a different way, and I hope my heart does not be put on the line for scenario types where I don't want to mistreat anybody, but wanted to understand why. And, I mean, at the end of the day, there is other things that incorporate the volume of, if he was capable, do you think we could send him to something that he can achieve it and come and bring it back and bring it all this to the table? And they say, well, I believe there is something in order in his light, but it has to come to light. But, things will get better over time. Tanks are very important. Tanks are very important. Power, listen to me, without power, bruh, just imagine you had one shot in this game and you had a power bar of 100, and usually things would have cost like a little bit down to 1.0. Most of your powers cost 1.0. So realistically, you'd be like, I can use the 1.0 100 times. You'd be like, that's lit, but that's not a supercharge. A supercharge is 10. So when I say, when you get to 0, imagine if I say that was your health. And that's where everything gets a little bit spooky, nerve-wracking, timid, resolving to precision, resolving on what gets you results. You stay down to exactly what can make you something out of nothing with power. When you get it, you start to watch it a little bit more differently. You're like, it's a breathing method. You're breathing through it. You're getting through it. But that's what power is. that energy to do that exact feeling. That's why being calm, I didn't have a problem. It was very close to. I said I do a battle scenario type and I moved up the boards however I need to do it. But when you look at supports, right? You look at supports. Yeah, he was battle tanking as well. He was battle tanking. He was utilizing his skill points, his artifacts, the artifacts method to give damage and might or precision takes, and then his loadout, the power that comes back. So I was going against people in their roles. Joker was controller, almost making it onto the platform, right? And then we all know that, you know, the DPS at top was a DPS, you know what I mean? So he's like, yo, I held it down, you guys. Like, yeah, he's like, yo, I held it down. Like, HP is like the monitor you see on your screen, but it's the branding. But what's inside of it, it's HP, but it's still censored as a certain perk that necessarily needs to be needed to make the screen HP. So as I'm seeing it, this is actually pretty lit. You know what I mean? Looking at the scoreboard, nobody really went down. You know what I mean? The DPS was pushing, and they could have went down from the last boss playing hopscotch. They were playing hopscotch on the last boss. And you know when guys get too funny happy and they do this? Hey, let me go over there! That's the sound of a smoking, obliterating scenario type incinerating what you call muscle. That was tough. And all we had to do is just stay in one spot for every single moment. Stay in one spot, it goes, then you can go and hit, you can do all the things that you want to. He's grabbing ads, he's knocking them and juggling over there. He's pulling the right side and the left side, he's just pulling it. Look at these guys, they don't see anything, man. Like I said, keep your eyes open, watch. And then they pull in, he's pulling from this side and pulling from this side. And then he's trying to get you. He's like, heal me! Heal me! I'm pulling! And then the guy's like, pull, and then DPS is like, holy shit, I'm over here protecting myself. Let me come over here with the lasers going out. And I'm over here like this. Yo, I gotta heal. Yo, relax. Stay in your position. Troll's over here like, I'm my own business. I'm doing everything I can to keep throwing out power to hitting something. I can hit something. Oh shoot, the ad just see me. Come Yo, man, like, yo, listen. You could do the reaction every single time. You can do the reaction every single time, and then you have the DPS like, yo, let me DPS the crystals. Oh no, the boss and the yo, oh my goodness, this guy's like, why don't you take the ads? He's like, yo, DPS is like, yo, focus on the boss. One target. I got 7 odds. Heal me. I'm healing. I just went through the thing. I got a second. Yo, this boss fight literally is a simulation. I cannot kid you. It's a simulation. It literally is a simulation. And like when you find the most funniest moments, when you play all moments in it, you're going to realize they planned this for you guys to realize. Damn. And then I didn't put anything that was nonsense. And then what I would say how you do this correctly is, let me break it down. Tank stands here. You know what I mean? There will be a moment Atrocitus goes and throws a area field over here. He has to baby one side to the other side, but realistically, you know, that pinch side that he's gonna pull, and he's gonna try to pull, but whatever he's here, he's already doing, bam, he's doing moves, he's just right here, he's just boom, dropping it right here. All these guys are crowd controlled, right, on this side. This is controlled right here, right? This is the side that everyone's worrying about. Ads are popping out. Oh my gosh, who is he looking at? And if everyone doesn't want to stay in the back for the moment while the tank does what he needs to do and pull, then what happens is everybody can slowly advance in a plus and slowly advance up after breaking crystals in the back. But then they're like, are you, Tank, are you okay? He's like, yo, you know what I mean? Like, yo, I can handle that, man. Like, 7 ads. Yo, burn the ads first, though. You know what I mean? The guys stop focusing on the crystals in the middle part, right here. They stop worrying about it. And then they start focusing here. Ads get burned. Everyone's like, go with the mechanics. Everyone's on the right platform. Everyone's moving up. Then after he stops for a moment, everyone break the crystal, quick. Everyone's breaking the crystals. The boss pops out. He goes and lunges the tank. The tank gets it, and it goes through the same motion every single time. And it's supposed to be a calm, relaxed scenario type. And then at that particular moment, the tank realizes everybody's doing everything to protect themselves from getting hit by the ads, okay? And then the healer's like, I'm gonna make sure that I heal whatever needs to be healed when I see it. And then last but not least, the troller's like, yo, the group is running good, man. I can hit things afterwards. And no one's rushing to use power for whatever reasons. Only the tank and the healer need power, right? So at that time, you know what I mean? He's gonna probably hit a supercharge. The tank has it. He's laughing. He's like, oh, I got all the ads. I'm good. And then we take the crystals out in the back. We move to the middle. And then we start working on the crystals in the middle, and then we start attacking the like ads. And then after the boss pops out, everyone kind of backs up off the thing. Tank is pulling, and then we find out if he's looking towards the group or is he looking at the tank, right? And then if he looks towards the group, we need to back the hell up. You know what I mean? That's like, we need to back the hell up, right? And then after the tank is pulling, he turns his head, he focuses on the tank, he does his move, and then he tries to lunge the tank, and then we move up a little bit more, and then we start DPS, and then we roll back. It's just a game, bro. But like, when you got guys who are literally DPS hungry, healing, DPS hungry, meaning like, yo, come on, man, you guys know there's gonna be different turns, right? That's gonna pick you off your speed. Slow down, right? Slow down. You don't need to hurt yourself. We don't need you getting carpal tunneling in your fingers and messing up with yourself in the near future. You got a lot of things in store for you. Just relax. Just breathe it through. It's easy. You know what I mean? But I talk some guys into certain things, bro. Oh my gosh. When I told you like immediate side effects are immediately great, they literally prove to me that they actually have the understanding to do it. But listen, they are needing help for people who need to support those things and know exactly what's going on. That's why having 7 people, including myself, making myself 8, it would make a group a little bit more intelligent. And there's nothing wrong with talking to people, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, what still is important is that when you do things with a team, you gotta feel like a team. And I know it sounds bad, but everybody has their specialties. That's the only thing that makes everybody look at everybody so differently. Their specialties, their skill sets, their values, their morals. What's important, what's not important. Why you don't think I'm gonna pick you up. We all talk shit. We all do talk shit. We will have time to talk shit. But when we talk about the nitty and gritty, be like, yo, come on, like, this is who I'm talking about shit about. Like, we need to get it done. Like, lock in. You know what I mean? And when you got 8 people on the same page, everybody breathes differently. They don't even feel like the pressure is there. But I'm gonna tell you, man, that LFG is like it's like an addiction. It's like a high, if you understand what I mean, because your heart's racing. You don't know what everyone's gonna do. You're kind of nervous, kind of excited at the same time. but you're reading motion, right? You're reading what kind of feelings are going on. You're gonna have everybody rush in compared to everyone says, line, you know what I mean, move up, one move up, and they know exactly what they're doing. Someone take over, shoot, and then like it's like another line, and then they say, depending on how the line gets broken down on every measure, someone has to replace it and have the aim to replace. So there's no really crazy aim assist on this game, you know what I mean? You can miss a lot of targets, you know what I mean? So looking away from damage, head movement, positioning on head, knowing, you know what I mean, holding your, I usually say L1 button to lock on, and then hit your target, the RPG kind of feeling. It's a great scenario type, you know what I mean? You hardly will miss. Targets do get hit with certain moves, but you got to find out in this game RPG is what's a long range move compared to a, you know what I mean, mid-range move. Because if you do a mid-range move in a long-range scenario type, you missed. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you missed, right? But when you come to a long-range scenario type, everything has a radius on it, right? So like area effect. When I mean radius, area effect, right? It goes as far as it can, right? Before it shortens out, right? Healing, right? So, you know what I mean? Be careful. You know what I mean? Be careful with those things. How far moves can go, you know what I mean? What the animations look like, you know what I mean? When you think you hit them properly. What buffs are buffs? Like when you see your buffs and which ones are on that you need to be using at the time before you start extracting other ones, and or incorporating your buff with those moves, and how you still getting that precision buff, you know what I mean? You just don't hit, just hit it, you know what I mean? And then even supercharge, you know what I mean? How far is your supercharge gonna be hit? And then not only that, what is a long range move? You know what I mean? What is a long range? That's a 3-point shot, 3-point shot, 3-point shot, 3-point shot. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and knowing you're stuck on a target, you know what I mean? So, and then another 3, locking onto one target and, you know what I mean, and doing your damage. But this is a close range to protect you when you're close, right? Shielding up, you know what I mean? Knowing how to play defense a little bit. And then, you know, being able to knock down an opponent and then get a little quick heal and then block. And then, or have a shield on you ready for your situation, and juggling the scenario type. You're juggling different mechanical moves and juggling. And then, you know, healing and then coming back. And then how I said different mechanic, I would do this and juggle them and I'll put them in the air. You know what I mean? Like, that's typically when you know what you're doing, you're going to understand exactly what it takes to be decently put together. But you know what I mean? Like, hey, we almost had a troll almost catch me up on the boards. Like, he was clicking to give me power. I never complained. Do you guys understand? I never complained, right? Not at all. It was just real life scenario types without knowing that if they only knew, they would understand, but take themselves out of understanding. See? Nothing wrong. But you can defend me, you can do all that stuff and make me feel, but then you're ruining my understanding of what I need to do forward. Alright, so, you know what I mean, for the next part, we're gonna do a little bit more troll. Hopefully you guys see what I'm doing. I do like having these little conversations. I feel like these little conversations really change the magnitude of these games, right? If you understand and you could be like, what role do I play? And then you're like, I play DPS most of the majority of the time. I need you to keep yourself alive. I need you in position to keep yourself in position to stay alive. We need your loadout. We need your power. We need your understanding. We need you to do that, right? Now, if you're like, I play healer, the troll is going to be your best friend. The tank is going to be your coexisting boss. And you got to understand where you got to be lined up and how to heal that situation. But when your DPS figure themselves out, they're like, yo, bro, like, I don't want to die, man. Like, the kills numbers. But like, yo, for real, I ain't gonna lie to you. That kills numbers sometimes, you know what I mean? Breaks hearts, especially if you comping, you know what I mean? The comping is the new thing. When you're in missions with other people, you want to see how fast they can get you through the mission, because a DPS does that, right? But at the end of the day, if you go down, you're like, ah, damn, could have did better. So you gotta know the mechanics. You gotta know your positioning. You gotta know your looks. You gotta know when something's coming up or when something is not coming up, or when you're okay to be green light and go through your whole loadout. Because remember, if we just stood here and just clicked the button the whole entire, just stood in one spot, wouldn't this feel like we were playing like Game Boy Color stuff? But like, I'm talking about Pokemon. Like, dodging abilities never worked in those scenario types. You hardly ever see moves ever miss, or even get the turn to be missed. You understand what I'm saying? So yeah, utilize spacing, man. Honestly, but you know, healers don't naturally pick up people because they're so much focusing on you do it and I'll heal them when they get up, and I'll do a better job at healing them coming up, more than actually doing pickup and not healing you when you're picking them up, so you can be able to pick them up. You know what I mean? So it's just one of those things. Healers don't naturally, they just will get other people to do it and they will pick them up, right? But that's what they call a res. But you know, most people say reservoir, you know what I mean, like a res, you know what I mean, a residence, like res, you know what I mean? But yeah, you know, heals, good. Trolls, usually they're very timid, man. They could do whatever they want. They go in there, they're just cooling, they swinging by. As long as they get in their power over time, they're hitting their recharge, getting their debuffs in there, you know what I mean, locking into certain debuffs on certain situations, crowd control here and there. Yo, they tell you like, yo, who you trying to flex with? You know, like they're tagging you, get nervous. Like he's like, are you gonna get the attention or I am? Because you know, if you get the attention, you know what you're gonna have to do. And then that's chilling. He's cool. He's like, yo, don't worry, I got something for them. Oh, stealth right there. Yo, he's sneaky. Yo, right there, like, yo, he's gone. Shield gone. He's gone out of there, right? So he's just running out there. He's like, nah, you good, man. Yo, let me go get this pistol over here. Tank, you good? Tank, you good? Tank is over here like taking 7 ads. Launch, pop break, launch, might tax, precision. He's over there trying to fight for. He's like swinging like he's swinging at 100 people, like he was playing VR. Yo, oh my goodness. You come back, crowd control. He's like, oh my gosh, that felt better. He's like, yo, man, you keep the attention. You talking about better. You got the heals? Then Tank's life is still looking good. So he's like, yo, man, like, who you trying to get goofy with over there? Like, you trying to like make a difference. You know, after, you know, you just do your thing. You know what I mean? You do your thing. You come back, you bleed sneaky. You just like, I got my power out. Now I'm coming over here for some heals. I seen that blue field. I'm coming there. Joe's like, yo, Tank is like, yo, am I down here by myself? 3 ads, you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things, man. Like, you know what I mean? You could be going against Martian Manhunter and Grundy at the same time with 7 ads. You would have been panicking. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like, hey, man, like, we just versing one boss, man. Don't panic, man. Don't panic. Just be geared up. Get your stuns up. You know what I mean? Just gotta understand when to block. You know what I mean? When to take in damage. When you hit your buffs. And then, you know what I mean? If you're a tank, this is the most important part. Believing in your troll. Believing in your healer. You know what I mean? The DPSing. Let me tell you about toughness with tanks. It's not about DPSing, man. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. Let me tell you, a tank that could stand up within various battles and do it himself was like, yo, bro, I came up with this battle tank and I was enjoying it. I was doing my loadout. I was doing damage. I was seeing heals, and I got my buffs. He's having fun all day. He's thinking like, man, mess with a sparring target. I want real ads. You know what I mean? But pulling left and right is typically what you got to do in here. And try to stay as much as you can in the middle, but you have to play sides on the left and right. So this is truly where they're going to be working. So if I started right here, this is truly where they're working, right? So everywhere I'm going to come back to here. So everything from here is all tank. Okay, so watch very closely. and back. That's it. That's it. That's all tank right here. That's all tank right here. DPSing works right here. Okay? Healers hover here. Right? And then they can occasionally move up once. One. And come back. They're playing the crown scenario type. You know what I mean? They're playing the crown scenario type. Okay? That's what it is. And Troll, he typically could work from here. No, I wouldn't put the Troll here at all. Listen to me. If you want me to tell you the serious, when you get elite, you're going to understand what I'm talking about. But when you are naturally just playing Troll, you're here. When they start popping out, ads start popping up, you better start running back and hit your stealth. And then you stay here for the time being, power Troll. And then after, you still locking on that, and then you're going in that direction, getting your power over time, hitting your precision, laughing at the thing, stunning them, and be like, yo, who you looking at? You know what I mean? They work here, bro. They do the long route. This is them. This is them the whole entire match. This is them the whole entire match. Just like that. Alright? But listen, I'm telling you guys, when you guys hear this stuff, you're gonna be like, yo, bro, he belongs in the class, bro. I know he knows, bro. That's all he has to do is prove it. He's been proving it. So, like, alright. But for the most part, you guys, thank you guys for watching another day of DC Universe Online with Chris Dash. I will be showing some more. I'll be most definitely streaming on Twitch. I stream on Twitch. I know, you know what I mean, today's a Saturday and it's early. Yo, listen, there's so much things you could get done today that might be on your checklist that you're like, hey, I wanted to do that before the day closes, right? But, you know what I mean? I really do appreciate you guys. I will be streaming on Twitch. And we have music in the background. We do whatever, you know what I mean? We just try to stay away from TOS, you know what I mean? But traditionally, you know what I mean? Just, it's a fun spot. But yeah, very, very cool vibes. Very cool vibes. Yeah. But I think I got a couple more things, but I'm going to give you that visual thing where I'm going to queue out. And I'm going to show you a little bit more because I think I got to do the dailies, but I got to queue out though. I'm going to queue out soon. So give me a moment. I'm going to queue out traditionally. I'm not mad at what. I'm not mad about it. I will naturally queue out. Watch it.
Nice work out there. The Reds will think twice about going on a Rage Fest now. If they do, feel free to lend us a hand. See you later.
You've done well, friend. Should there be more in need of hope, please be ready to help once again.
Turrets are engaged. Get ready to move when that field drops.
king of the castle? Oh my goodness, this guy found a new method?
Terminal 3. Keep them safe. Terminal 1 engineer is under attack. Protect him. Terminal 2. We did it. All of the prisoners are free. Nice work, everybody. Real nice work. Here we go. The turrets are engaged. Get ready to move when that field drops. arrived. Keep them safe.
Not even close.
Protect the engineer at Terminal 2. The Terminal 2 engineer is down. Help him. Terminal 1 is secure. Good work.
You could say, to get a couple people from your league to do this, we got
There goes the lockdown.
definitely get
You did your best, but we're gonna have to try this again.
getting them like they're fighting a boss right now. You're just gonna get the last. Ooh. Sometimes you get rewarded, right? That's attention to detail, man. Attention to detail. I'll see you guys later. Thank you guys. Appreciate it. Peace out, Coach.
Nice work out there today. That should be the end of it, but you never know.